Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're all good and I hope you're all staying strong and staying safe and learning and learning. Okay, so I'm Jennifer and this is Verb Class C. Have you heard of Verb Class? Yeah, you have. Okay, you haven't. It's fine. You must have guessed. It's an educational platform, but not a boring one, I promise you. Not a boring one. So we talked about riddles in the previous learning session. We talked about riddles and I am back with more riddles. Just a few though, just a few riddles, but I'm back with more riddles. And we are still reviewing our English language past questions for JSCE, the year 2016. So we just jump right into that, and then maybe yes, we're gonna do that. So towards the end of the video, we're gonna do the riddle thing. Exactly. What do you think? Oh, would you rather we did the riddle before answering our past questions or English language past questions, or we do the riddle after it? Yeah, you're right. Let's do the riddle before that. Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe or like or comment. I'm not gonna do that. But I would want you to write in your comments. So let's see. Your subscription and liking is going to be, it's holding your paw, and it's going to be your choice. Yes, it's a matter of choice. So I'm going to ask you to do that in as much as I really want you to do that. But I won't ask you, I won't. Trust in your sense of judgment that you won't. I don't know. Alright, so, but I'm surely going to ask you to comment. Alright, so let's look at the first, what was the first case riddle? So this is, surprisingly enough, going to be movie related. What was the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Can you remember the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? The pet owl, can you remember? Yeah, Hedwig. Hedwig. Okay, so what was the name of the captain in Peter Pan? I'm sure you've watched Peter Pan, right? So what was the name of the captain in Peter Pan? Think harder, think harder, think harder. Come on. The name of the captain in Peter Pan. Yeah, you got it right, Captain Hook. Wait, did you get it right? Okay, fine, I'm going to tell you anyway, it's Captain Hook. Alright, so, who wrote Hamlet? Yeah, that's pretty obvious, right? William Shakespeare. Yeah, William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Alright, so, what else was I going to ask? What else was I going to ask? Who is Batman's fighting partner? Robin. Yeah, Robin. Robin was Batman's fighting partner. What else again? Okay, yeah, now I remember. What is a group of lions called? If you remember your nouns, your collective nouns, what's a group of lions called? Yeah, pride. So we refer to them as a pride of lions. Okay, we don't call them a group of lions. We call them a pride of lions. Okay, so here's the last question. What animal was Abu in Aladdin? I'm sure you've watched Aladdin, right? So what animal was Abu in Aladdin? Yeah, a monkey. Yes, Abu was a monkey in Aladdin. So with that, we've come to the temporary end of our riddle quiz riddle. Alright, so let me know what you think, and let me know my questions. I'm sure you also have riddle questions for me. And please don't make it hard. Please don't make it hard. Okay, so please drop in your riddle questions for me. I'm gonna go through that as soon as I can. Okay, so let's get on to what we have to do. Our 21st question, we stopped at 20 in our previous learning session, so we're gonna start up with it from the 21st one. So our 21st question: his choice of a second wife has actually dash marital problems. A, confused, B, complicated, C, simplified, and D, instigated. Okay, so to complicate means to make more difficult by a mix-up. So the answer is complicated. His choice of a second wife has actually complicated his marital problems. There should be a his there. I'm sorry, but that was a typographic error. Yeah, that was a typographic error. There should be a his. Yes. So his choice of a second wife has actually complicated his marital problems. Our 22nd question: she is very keen dash the young man. A, about, B, at, C, after, and D, on. To be keen on or about something or someone is to be interested in something or someone. So that is to say, you could use keen on or keen about. They're still talking about the same thing. So the answer is keen on or keen about. And here we have it, option A and option D. Keen about and keen on. Okay, so whichever one you decide to use, it's perfect. It's cool. Alright, so our 23rd question: the passive form of the sentence, the man nearly killed the snake, is A, the snake was nearly killed by the man, B, the man was nearly killed by the snake, C, the snake had been killed by the man, and D, the snake had been nearly killed by the man. Alright, so in a passive voice, the subject is acted upon by the verb. Yes, that's why it's cursive. So it's like a reversal of the active voice. So in a passive voice, the subject is acted upon by the verb, and that, in other words, while the subject becomes the object becomes the subject. So here in this sentence, the man nearly killed the snake, the passive form would be the snake was nearly killed by the man. So here the present form of the auxiliary verb becomes the past form was. Okay? So is replaced with was. And so we say the snake was nearly killed by the man. No more is, we use was. And we have an option A. The snake was nearly killed by the man. Our 24th question: if Dilly had succeeded in the venture, he dash become a millionaire. A, would have, B, should have, C, will have, and D, shall have. Alright, would have is used in conditionals to talk about things that should have happened in the past but didn't happen. So our answer is would have. If Dilly had succeeded in the venture, he would have become a millionaire. But of course, he's not a millionaire because he didn't succeed in the venture. So we use would have, option A. Our 25th question: the boy was snoring dash when we found him on the bed. A, deeply, B, heavily, C, soundly, and D, roundly. So how do people snore? What adverb do we use to describe snore? Okay, of the given options, heavily is one of the correct adverbs. Okay, there are a lot of adverbs actually. Yeah, we have like softly, snoring softly. Yes, it's one of the correct adverbs used to modify the verb snore. But according to the given options, the most suitable adverb that modifies the word snore is heavily. So our answer is heavily. You don't say snoring deeply, you don't say snoring roundly, and you certainly don't say snoring soundly. So you say snoring heavily. The boy was snoring heavily when we found him on the bed. Option B, heavily. And with that, we've come to the end of the session. It was cool, right? Yeah, I mean, I've never heard anything but it's like a burrito. It was cool, right? Yeah, thank you for your time. We look forward to learning more with you. Don't forget to reach out to us for all of your educational concerns. For Plus Cares, take care. Bye.